Hey guys, welcome to Charter Series 7. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the World of Nintendo Mario Kart 8 little mini racers. So these are pretty cool. I have Luigi, Yoshi, and Mario, and the Spiny shell. It's not a racer, it's actually a power-up from the game, but I think it's so cool they actually released as a vehicle. So all of these feature mostly the same packaging with, you know, basically the same Mario drifting there, but you do have Luigi, Spiny shell, Yoshi, and Mario written on the different ones. And, really blessed. I found this at Walgreens today. I think they're so cool and really neat, but you got like the different little bios, and I think these are actually supposed to be from the games where they tell you how fast they go and stuff, and I think that's really cool. They actually made them different. Now the Spiny shell doesn't include it, but it does have a little bio on it, being talking about as it being one of the most feared items in the world of Mario Kart, which I can certainly agree with. I know every time I'm in first place, this little shell comes out. So yeah, let's open these up. Now here we have the racers. Let's say these are usually, like, this is considered the 2.5-inch series, so I would definitely say they're a little bit smaller than that. Maybe around 2 inches tall, maybe a little bit taller than that, but they're not very big. I'm actually not that good with like telling sizes and stuff, but as you can see, they're definitely a lot smaller than these, so they don't really fit in scale with that, but you know, they're not really supposed to, but nonetheless they do look really cool, and I think the details on them are great. You know, definitely looks like Mario. The details on his mustache and his little hat and his hair, good job that they did with that, and they are non-removable from their vehicles. But I will say, too, like, in terms of detail, I think they really did a good job of, like, catching with the video game and how they look in it. It's got the yellow tires with the black there, and then you can see the little pumps that he has, and you got the little Mario emblem, and they roll pretty well, too. Now, I'm on a little shelf surface, but I do imagine they would go faster, like on a floor or something. And here we have Yoshi's vehicle. Now, their heads do turn, so, well, Yoshi's head turns, Mario's doesn't. So they do have a little bit of articulation. Like with Mario, he's got some good detailing. He's got the little white dot within his eyes, which I'm surprised they did, considering how small he is. And he looks good. He's got the little stripes on his Bumblebee-type looking car. He's got the Yoshi eggs. I love those wheels, too. And then the little things in the back. And again, he rolls good, too. And here's a comparison with the Yoshi. Just so you can see. And then lastly, we have Luigi. I'm going to actually do the shell last. But yeah, Luigi's got some nice details. Like with Mario and Yoshi, he definitely looks like the character. And his head does rotate as well. His arms do not move, but he's got his little steering wheel. He's got the L there, and you can see that. And I like his wheels. They're big. They look good. Very much like the game. And I like that these karts really do look like they're from the game. Really like that about them, that they kept in with the details from that series, and it's pretty cool. And I do like Mario probably the best, just because like his entire body is molded onto the kart as opposed to Luigi and Yoshi. But I don't really think, like, you know, of Yoshi you couldn't really see his feet in there, and I think the same for Luigi. Here's a comparison with the larger Luigi, just so you can kind of see them together. And they do look good together. Lastly, we have the little Spiny shell. I love that they actually made this a vehicle. This got to be one of the most recognizable power-ups from Super Mario Kart. One of the most deadly, and just really cool to see this as a vehicle. It's got its little spiny spikes, and then you can see the black cracks that run through the blue. It looks really good. And then you have the little blacked out where the sockets would be. Just really creepy looking, and it does have the wheels. And as it does in the game, completely destroying everything. And I really do like that they made this a power-up. Like, I'm going to be honest, it's actually kind of weird, but I do like it. And it does roll pretty good as well. It just rolled off my shelf there, but it does roll pretty good. And like I said, I do like this as a power-up. I think it's kind of weird and unique, and I like it as a vehicle slash power-up. That's pretty cool. And you know, it does race like that in the game after them a little bit, so yeah, I like that. Overall, I think this is a great series. I think it's really cool. I wish they'd been like more into scale with the 2-inch ones. I wish they, or the 2.5-inch series. I wish you could kind of put them in there, but you know, that'd be a little unrealistic. That would make the price points on them a bit more expensive. And then too, it wouldn't really, like, you know, make a lot of sense considering that the Mario games, like the main series, is really separate from the Kart series. Like, they're connected, but you can't really, you know, like drive Mario Kart and New Super Mario Bros. So it wouldn't make sense to really have them in the same scale. And to be honest, you can kind of, like, the way you can do it, you could probably kind of like make it look like the same scale if you wanted to, but nonetheless, I think this is really cool. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.